Yep. Oh man, quick little workout. You feel me? Try to get my weight back, man. Trying not to be down, trying not to be, depressed. That love shit a monster, man. That love shit a monster. You find somebody that you feel like you can go against the world with, and things happen and it don't turn out how you wanted to turn out. You feel me? And what's so crazy, man? It's just we all try to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? But we not though. We all flow, man. And I tell people the one thing about love, you gotta understand that first letter in the word love. And that's the L, man. And somebody in the relationship is going to take that L. So it's like I feel like I feel like what makes a perfect relationship is when the two people in the relationship understand that. You get what I'm saying? Like somebody is gonna definitely take the L. You get what I'm saying? Whether it's like my situation, right? With my last situation. I don't know if it's completely over. It's definitely looking like it's over. But we've been through so much together in such a short period of time. We've done the unthinkable for one another. And I'm not sure. I feel like we could do it again. I definitely want to do it again. I'm not the one that's really just ready to break up. And it's not because, I'm scared to be lonely. It's not because, I'm just stuck in my ways with having somebody around me to assist me in certain things. It's just that if 2025 haven't showed us nothing, is that if you don't have a solid team, you get what I'm saying? If you don't have a solid team, people who love you unconditionally, like not just because you're doing good with somebody, but that person that's gonna accept you at your worst. You get what I'm saying? Like if you don't have that, money don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Your status don't matter because it's gonna come a time where all of that is gonna be up for sacrifice. All of that is gonna be up for grabs. Like you can't take this with you to the grave. So just off the things we've done for each other, I just feel like no mistake happens. No one perfect. Every time I'm in a relationship, I'm always the person who agreed to take the L. You know, I'm very understanding. I forgive a lot. I'm overly caring. And I just feel like, damn, you would think that's what everybody want. You know what I'm saying? I'm not perfect, but if you put my pros versus my cons, I always outweigh my cons. You get what I'm saying? We're gonna try to do some pull-ups, man. Ever since this happened to me, and you know what? You know what's so crazy? This is a symbol of loyalty. I was loyal to somebody, and this was my reward. So you know, but anyway, yeah, man. So we have to understand that. Oof, shit, I'm talking about you feel the tissue. Ain't here like I thought it was. But yeah, man, somebody gonna take that L. But I feel like as a community, as a group of people, I feel like as melanated people, indigenous, whatever you want to call it, I want to stop saying black. You feel what I'm saying? But the people who look like me, people from where I'm from, and everybody else too, cause it's definitely not about a race thing. But I feel like we're trying to prove ourselves so much to society that we're losing our key characteristics and the superpowers that we had as a people, and that was love. You know what I'm saying? Like our foundation is built off unity. Our what make us great is built off family and love. Like there used to be a time, no matter where you went in the country, when you see other people that look like you automatically was family. You get what I'm saying? I remember those times. I remember looking up to those times. Now it's just, you know, at one point you couldn't break a melanated man and a melanated woman apart. You feel me? Now it's like everything matters except the love we have for one another. And I fight so much for that love because growing up as a kid, I guess that's the love I wanted from my mother. And I couldn't get it like I wanted it. So I think when I date, when I deal with women, the only thing I want is love, man. You get what I'm saying? I've been through a lot, man. This last relationship, definitely been through a lot, but I loved it because as a man, I I, I became so much better. You know what I'm saying? So much understanding, patience, just seeing things through the eyes of other people instead of just always going off how I feel and what I think how shit should go. So don't nothing feel better than love, man. And I'm a gangster. You get what I'm saying? So when I get on here, I ain't just some dude on here who don't have that lane where he can't get a woman or women haven't been like a big part of his life. Man, I done did everything you could possibly do with a woman, and my body count is, and I'm not bragging, but my body count is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not that lame who just, oh, I need love. But I'm gonna be 100 with you, bro. When you been through what I've been through, when you done the shit I done done, when you done touched I didn't touch, man, I didn't touch money. You hear me? I didn't touch money. Now I might not have did what I supposed to did with it. I can guarantee you that because at the time I didn't know. But I didn't touch some crazy money. And I can tell you this. I done been the guy, and I'm talking about still lately. I done been the guy with the money, and just smashing women. You probably wouldn't even think I could smash. I done always stayed somewhere nice. I done had nice vehicles. All that shit cool, bro. But don't none of that shit beats laying in the bed. You just got through eating, and you holding the person you love, and those feet rub together. Don't shit beat that, gang. I don't give a fuck what that nigga say. A diamond chain, a foreign car, a mansion. You can't sleep in every room in the mansion. And once you do, it's no longer a mansion because now there's nowhere else to go. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like nothing beats that feeling. And you just don't want it with no anybody. You know what I'm saying? When you found your somebody, it'd be hard to let that person go, man. You know, a lot of content creators and all that, YouTubers, whatever you want to call them, they're not gonna get on here and say that. It's this. I'm gonna tell you a story, man. The woman I was dating, she was younger than me. And when it comes to age, bro, as long as two people are legal, I don't see. Love has no like no boundaries as far as adults. Let me say that. Love don't have no boundaries as far as grown people. You get what I'm saying? So it's like if she's 50 and he's 32, if that's who, if they love each other, they just love each other. You get what I'm saying? If if he's 45 and she's 28, if they love each other, they love each other. Like it is what it is. Like love don't have no rules to it. Hold on 1 second. Whew. But yeah, man, love don't have no rules to it. Love don't have no rules to it. And you know, I done been through the fire, man. I done stuck past people. I stuck by people through everything. Like picture, picture for the first time ever, you're not a in-house dad. You know what I'm saying? Since you and your ex been together a couple of years went by, you in a nice condo, but you're alone. Shit felt like a casket. I used to go sleep at night, and my kids went down the hall in the other room. You know what I'm saying? It was, it was just like it was a, you know what I'm saying? It was like a big condo for nothing. Like, why I need all this space? So, downsize, but I still had my own spot, you know, cars, women, money. I'm doing my thing. But I end up getting cool with somebody, man. I never thought I'd date her. You feel what I'm saying? We get cool as fuck, man. They in Vegas and they going through some things and they don't have nobody. This is what I hate about relationships. I hate when the people that the person you dealing with supposed to have by their side, they don't have them. You come in the picture and you become their rock. You become their foundation. You become the person, no matter what the fuck's going on, you got their back. You get what I'm saying? Then as soon as something go wrong with y'all two, that's when those people who wasn't even there come to play Captain Saver. Like I hate that. Bro, you feel me? I gave up for a friend. This how loyal I am. Now I'm the same dude when I was in the streets. If you was my brother, man, listen, we evicting houses together. So I ain't speaking from 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 the vision of a square. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm one of them, Still one of them. It's just you know how it is. We become mature, but I'll bust you. Man, look here, man. Hey, but either way, bro, I gave up money, lifestyle, job, hustle, right? I had a truck, a '07 Florida Explorer. The transmission was shot. It couldn't go in reverse, but it was the truck I was just driving to work into the gym. I thought it was kind of cool. Man, you know how when you're a dude, everything like it's like toys. Like you like to build. Like, okay, I'm gonna fix this up. I'm going to the gym. I just got into working out. It was just dope. So, bro, drove it to New Orleans because my baby that I was dating, she flew in from Vegas. She couldn't wait no longer. She wanted me to come to Vegas and do this with her. Bro, I left my city, flew all the way to, drove all the way to Las Vegas in a truck that did not go backwards. I could not go in reverse. You hear me? Do you hear me? Like the stories I got is crazy, bro. Like couldn't go in reverse. I was homeless. We was homeless together for a year, right? Grinding. And you know, got us into a comfortable spot. But at the time, she made a decision, and I can't fault her for making a decision for us to make more money. Even though she didn't have to do it, you know what I mean? She chose to do it, chose to become a dancer. I'm not one of them lames who like, oh, you gonna dance. Even though I know it comes with the game, cause I'm from that culture. Like I live that. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of them guys who rocked with strippers. So I know it comes with that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Fast forward, things happen to me that I don't even think most men would even. Man, I know it's men out there that has, you know, over certain situations that I've been through. But I was patient. So we're gonna fast forward. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna get into details about what me and her went through. But I'm gonna fast forward and I hope she actually like file some type of lawsuit against these people. Picture as a man you sacrifice everything for a woman, right? And you're fighting, as men, we fight to have our woman to be our woman. You know what I'm saying? We want Not the perfect woman, but we want our woman to be our woman. So one day we go to the clinic to get tested. So these people tell me I have syphilis. Now it blew my mind because for the first time in life, I can be completely honest that I never cheated. I didn't cheat. Like I never went behind her back to do something. So uh, in my mind, I'm like, what? I'm not even sexual active like that. But you know what? I'm not questioning her, but if I got it, I got it. Because we done been here before, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't like to that extent. So plus it's curable. You know what I mean? So just give me the shot. She don't have syphilis. Now that's crazy to me because even though I trust in a person, I can't say necessarily what they have done or not done because when you're not there, you're just not there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not questioning her loyalty. I'm just saying when you're not there, you're not there. So when they say I got it and she ain't got it, it's blowing my mind because I'm like, well, I ain't been with nobody else. You feel what I'm saying? Okay, but I ain't got nothing else. She don't have it, but guess what? She got HIV. Ah, they tested her 3 times. You know what I'm saying? I watched my baby die in that chair, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I died too. Bro, listen. The only time I have ever hit my knees and broke down like a newborn baby in tears is when I thought I was going to lose my mom damn near some months ago, almost a year. Some months ago, right? Mom had a stroke. And they was telling us we might well get ready to pull the cord. So me and Shada, we so spiritually connected. I play a video of when I went to Atlanta with all my kids, and her and my kids was talking and then playing. I played that video up to my mom's ear, and it literally woke her up out of a coma. Listen, my mom did not open her eyes for no other family members, not for the doctors, none of that. When I put that phone to her ear, I laid it on her chest. When she heard my kids and my old lady at the time, eyes opened up. And my mom been alive ever since. You get what I'm saying? So with that being said, Shada means something to me, like out of this world. So here we are again in a situation that I can't believe because I don't have it, but she has it. And I watched her soul leave her body when they told her that 3 times. It didn't sit right with my gut. It didn't sit right with the God in me. I told the Most High, if you change her reality, even if it caused me to lose her and I get it, or if it caused me to lose my life for her to have a better future than a future with HIV, because at the time I knew she just couldn't take that. I basically told him, replace our positions. So 2 weeks, I care for her, I love her, I hold her, we crying together. You know what I'm saying? Like this is my baby. I told her, even with HIV, we can beat this. We're gonna make sure because I'm the one who introduced her to working out, you know what I'm saying? She's into eating healthy, living a healthy lifestyle. It's like back and forth, you know what I'm saying? It's like her day life and her night life is, but for the most part, she's very healthy. Make healthy decisions, for the most part. But yeah, man. So I told her we gonna make sure your health is right. That's the number one. That's our number one priority. But just because you have HIV, I'm not leaving your side. I'm still your dude. I'm still gonna be loyal to you. I'm not gonna cheat on you. I'm not gonna treat you a certain way because now us sharing flesh is being compromised. Cause love is deeper than that. So I tell her that, like, I'm not going no fucking way. Like, I don't care about no HIV, man. You feel what I'm saying? Like, where I come from, I come from a drug addiction, drug addicted mother. I come from when HIV and AIDS first really that era where it really hit the scene heavy. You get what I'm saying? When they was pushing it, like pushing it. When that was the most scariest thing you could catch. So, I tell her that. And I stayed for them 2 weeks. Man, listen, I cried every day, but she was the most important thing outside of my kids to me. You know what I mean? So we went to a real healthcare place to get the blood drawn. And when she came back, the results came back. I didn't have nothing at all, and she didn't have syphilis. I mean, she didn't have HIV. Like they made a mistake. So understand how happy I am, because it seemed like I can't have happiness and I can't have love unless it's tainted. You get what I'm saying? So to hear that she don't have it, I'm overly amazed. Now I feel like we can cut all the BS, cut all the outside energy off, and focus on us and get back to getting right like we was getting right. That's not how it went, G. You feel me? And then fast forward, now I'm in a situation where I'm solo. Bro, she was on my mind so heavy. You know, I had like two bands on me. You know what I'm saying? I had the rent money and, whatever else. And I had to end up doing some things, get some extra money. She gave me some money. Anyway, I had some money on me, G. I had went to go see her because I was going to actually throw it all on her, hoping that, because that's what we used to do. You know what I'm saying? We had the club thinking that we met in the club, even though we've been together a whole year and some change before she even decided to start dancing. So I used to throw our money on her so she can seem a somewhat of a big thing, like, value. Like she got this guy who always come in and throw money, even though it's our money. You get what I'm saying? So anyway, that was my intentions. But at night I just couldn't get to her. We couldn't talk. Like, she's still mad, whatever. Over nothing though. I mean, I'm not gonna say over nothing, but what she thought I did, I didn't. So anyway, she's mad. So cool. I tip a little friend. I always tip because I ran into a cool guy that was up here for a baseball game that was from Georgia. So by him being from Georgia and me being from Bama, we just got, raised in Bama, we just got cool. So he actually gave me some money to tip with him on other girls. So that was the money I tipped on the friend. Bro, phone tripping. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, the connection won't go through. I can't order Uber. So I'm like, damn, I'm stuck here. You feel what I'm saying? Because Bay not talking to me, so she can't order me an Uber. So she can't order me an Uber, you know what I'm saying? So it's some taxis outside. So I'm not thinking none of it. I was gonna walk to somewhere where I could get Wi-Fi. So I crank out walking. You know what I'm saying? And down the line, another taxi ended up passing by me, so I just flagged it down. You feel me? I didn't think it was gonna stop, but it did. Bro, make a long story short, I hop in the taxi. We having a great conversation. He said, you can pay me cash. When I get outside of the complex, I pay him. Bro, I got like two, damn near three big knots on me. I pay him. You know what I'm saying? I'm explaining to him about, what I'm going through, whatever, because he just kept asking. Bro, I get out the whip. I come in the crib and hop right on the game. Bro, I dozed off when I woke up. I realized I didn't have my money. And there's no way I left in that taxi, bro. So it's so crazy because now, you know, I'm in a position where I might be getting evicted. You feel me? Maybe, maybe not. At the end of the day, I'm me. So to make a long story short, I sacrificed everything to love someone, to back somebody up. We was the best of friends when it was just me and her living out of a truck. Soon as we get somewhere comfortable, all of a sudden it's not good enough, and our relationship takes such a turn, and it feels like this person that I sacrificed for. Now I'm literally fighting for the same love that I was receiving without a problem. You know what I mean? Then I lose her. And then it's like, damn, because I've lost her and now I'm on my own, which, that's the story of my life, man. Even with me having like, kids, family. I'm always on my own. I'm always alone. I don't know. It's weird. Like it's almost like I can't love. Like I can't love somebody. I don't know what that shit about. But anyway, yeah. So it's like I'm in a city with no friends, no family, no connections, and I could be on the streets. Even though I'm from the gutter. I'm from the trenches. So me going to the streets is like a bird going back to the nest or a fish going back to water, you know what I mean? But it comes a time when it's like, I done had such a hard life. And I done had to fight just to be normal for so long. It's just come to a time where it's like, when can I when can I just get a break? You know what I'm saying? Like every time I try to take a break, it just go left. I don't know. But I'm just making this little video for people out there who feel like they might be going through a lot. You might have lost somebody, they're still alive. Because the last 5 years, bro, I done lost so much immediate family, best friend. She really was my only friend. I ain't gonna hold you. Uh, he just died not too long ago. My grandmother used to be the only person. If I go more than 2 days without calling her, she used to call every family member, and she used to reach out to people she knew I used to be around just to make sure I was okay. 2 days was the limit. If I ain't talked to my grandmother in 2 days, she reaching out to me. So I lose her, I lose my grandfather. You know what I mean? My mama have a stroke. You know, like I said, this happened. I done been stuck 7 times. I don't know, man. And the person that made me forget about all of that, I just lost her to the life. You know what I mean? I ain't saying like she just somebody who just caught up in the streets and nothing like that, but that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? That lifestyle, that fast money. Seeing other people who have more and all that good stuff. And I ain't hating on it. It is what it is. But I've been taking L after L after L after L. So I just want you guys to know, man. The strongest is always the weakest. You feel me? Like we might be strong on the outside, but I promise you, on the inside, I promise you, on the inside, we crying real blood tears, man. You know, but just keep fighting, stay strong, keep pushing, lock in. You know, even if I don't succeed, I want y'all to succeed for me. Whoever see this video, like I said, I don't got a lot of followers. I'm not popping or nothing like that. But hopefully over time, this video will cross people that feel like they have nothing. And I just want you to always prepare for the worst and pray for the best. I just want you to always stay strong. And just keep pushing, man. You feel me? Shit. And that's it, man. I keep dropping videos. I'm trying to make the best videos I can, man. I gotta re-download an editor or whatever. I had deleted the app and all that shit. I get back to it, but until then, I'm just gonna drop raw content. Uh, my journey might start back on the streets in Las Vegas, man. And if that's the case, man, you're gonna either see me push or see me crash all the way out, man. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm tired. For the last 3, 4 days, I've been in a very dark place. You feel me? I didn't put it to myself multiple times. And, that's a weak trait. But like I said, man, when you even fighters, they fight to win. And if you lose, you lose. But bro, when you in a fight that never seemed like it's gonna end, shit, that shit take a lot from you, gang. But like I said, man, I'm a G. I'm always a G first. So, we're gonna keep trying our best to push. And I want you to keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? Even if you already at the top, still prepare for the worst. You feel what I'm saying? And if you're trying to do content, whatever you're trying to do, It don't matter how many people watching, how many people not watching. It's gonna come a time where they gonna see you, and when they see you, you make sure you prepared to be seen, you prepared to be heard. You feel me? But that's all I got, man. It was just a little video I wanted to make. You know, I don't really have nobody to talk to, so my words just make videos, man. Hopefully y'all see it. Hopefully y'all run across it, man. All is well, all is love, all is praise.